When you're facilitating a meeting or some other gathering, what do you do when someone says, I don't know everyone here, and I'd like everyone to introduce themselves? From experience, if the group size is medium to large and people start introducing themselves in an orderly sequence where people know when their turn is up next, most people will start to tune out after the first 3 or 4 introductions. It does require a whole lot of effort to pay attention to all these introductions, especially when few introductions are interesting or memorable to begin with. That's not anybody's fault. And as meeting facilitators, we could be doing something different so that everyone's attention remains high. What do I do? As a meeting facilitator, this is my go to for keeping everyone's attention high. Recently, a participant at a meeting said he wanted everyone to introduce themselves, and several other participants echoed the same need. Instead of going around the circle in a predictable sequence, here is what I did. I whipped out my push ball and asked the group who would like to introduce themselves first. I then threw the ball to that person, and after she was done, I said, you get to choose who goes next, and throw the ball to them. And then the next person did the same, and on it went until everyone had introduced themselves. That's the thing about doing something like that at a meeting. Not only is it unexpected, it requires participants to pay attention because they won't know when the ball will be thrown at them, and then it's their turn to introduce themselves. Doing this also means I'm getting participants to be actively involved in what happens next. Catching, then holding, and then throwing the push ball all requires action that uses hand-eye coordination and our noticing of each other. There is no time for switching off or zoning out, not even when it's something like just the introductions. What do you do to keep attention and participation high when you're hosting or facilitating a meeting? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below.